All right, let's get right into it. What we're about to go over, honestly, it could be the most important thing you hear about your health all year. And you know why? Because it's stuff your doctor probably never brought up, mainly because you can't get it from a pharmacy.
So let me ask you this. What if you could, actually rewrite your own biological story after 50? What if you could slash your cancer risk, and I mean dramatically, just by using a few simple habits that are hiding in plain sight?
And look, this isn't just some wild guess. We're talking about a massive Harvard study here. They followed over 116,000 people for 28 years. And what they found was that certain lifestyle habits, not pills, not supplements, but simple habits, can cut your overall cancer risk by up to 61%. 61. That's just incredible.
So that's what we're doing today. We are counting down the 5 most powerful, science-backed parts of that lifestyle. We're going to go from, hey, that's helpful, all the way to, whoa, that's life-changing. And just a heads up, number 1, it's something that a staggering 90% of people over 60 get totally wrong. So yeah, you're definitely going to want to stick around for that.
All right, let's kick things off with habit number 5. And this is one that almost everyone writes off. They think it's just too simple to actually work. I like to call it the cellular cleanser. Okay, so the story here actually starts the second you wake up. See, here's a weird thing that happens. After you hit 55 or so, your brain just doesn't get as good at telling you when you're thirsty. That signal kind of fades. And what that means is most older adults are walking around in a constant low-grade state of dehydration, and they don't even know it because they don't feel thirsty. So why is this such a big deal when it comes to cancer? Well, think of it like this. Your body has this amazing internal cleanup crew, the lymphatic system, but it needs water to run. When you're dehydrated, the whole operation just grinds to a halt. But when you hydrate properly, especially right when you wake up, it helps kickstart this process called autophagy. That's basically your cell's self-cleaning mode, and it slows down by about 30% as we get older, so hydration helps get it back up and running. And the results are just wow. The Harvard Nurses' Health Study, a huge one, found that women who drank more than 5 glasses of water a day had a 45% lower risk of colon cancer. 45%. So what's the fix? It's simple. Drink 16 to 20 ounces of water the moment your feet hit the floor in the morning. That's it?
Okay, let's build on that foundation. Coming in at number 4, this one is all about defending your body from the inside out. Let's talk about your gut's personal bodyguard. You see, as we get past 60, our gut lining can get a little leaky. It can let toxins slip into our bloodstream where they don't belong. But fermented foods, things like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, they introduce these friendly little bacteria that produce something called butyrate. And butyrate is amazing. It's like a tiny security guard for your cells, telling any precancerous troublemakers to self-destruct before they can cause any real problems. And this isn't just theory. This stuff really works. There's a story about Margaret. She's 67, has a family history of cancer. She started adding just 2 servings of fermented foods to her diet every day. And get this, in just 90 days, her inflammation markers dropped by 38%. Her own doctor was absolutely floored. All right, number 3. This is a strategy you've probably heard of before, but I promise, not like this. This is about how to literally starve cancer cells while you fuel your own life. Okay, so here's the quick science breakdown. Cancer cells are greedy little things. They absolutely love sugar, glucose. That's their favorite food. But you know what they're terrible at using? Oxygen. That's their Achilles heel, their major weakness. So how do we use that against them? The answer is something researchers call metabolic walking. Now, this isn't just a leisurely stroll in the park. We're talking about a sustained 30 to 45-minute walk that actually gets your heart rate up. It's a 1-2 punch. It burns up that glucose that cancer loves, and it floods your body with the oxygen that cancer hates. And the American Cancer Society found this approach leads to huge risk reductions for some of the biggest cancers out there. And the effect can be totally life-changing. Take Robert. He's 72, had a serious cancer scare. He started this daily walking habit, and at his 2-year checkup, totally clean. His own oncologist said his recovery was exceptional. It just shows you the power of this. All right, we're at number 2 now, and this is where things get really, really cool. I mean, this is basically a wake-up call for your DNA's own built-in defense system. So, deep inside your cells, you have this master switch called NRF2. Think of it as the head of security for your entire genetic code. It's in charge of turning on over 200 protective genes. But here's the catch. Its activity nosedives by about 40% between age 50 and 70. The good news? There's a compound found in veggies like broccoli called sulforaphane that literally wakes it right back up. Okay, but listen up, because this is the secret sauce. This is where almost everybody messes up. You can't just eat broccoli and expect this to work. To get that sulforaphane, you have to activate it. Here's how. First, you chop or crush your broccoli or sprouts. Then, and this is the most important part, you have to let it sit for 40 minutes. Don't touch it. Then, after 40 minutes, you can steam it, but only for like 3 to 4 minutes, max. Seriously, that one little detail makes all the difference. Oh, and a pro tip, if you really want to supercharge it, go for broccoli sprouts. They are way, way more potent. And here we are, number 1, the big one. We've gone through 4 powerful habits, but this is the single most important, most impactful daily habit for preventing cancer after 50. This is the master switch that controls everything else. I'm talking about sleep. But wait, not just getting some sleep. And the science on this is, well, it's pretty scary. The World Health Organization's Cancer Agency doesn't just call bad sleep a risk factor. No, they classify chronically disrupted sleep as a probable human carcinogen. That puts it in the same category as things like certain pesticides. Let that sink in.
So why is it so serious? Well, when you're in deep sleep, your body goes to work. It pumps out its highest levels of melatonin, which is a super powerful antioxidant that can actually stop tumors from growing. Your brain also goes into this like a power wash cycle, flushing out all the junk. And the result? Adults over 60 who get that deep, restorative sleep have cancer mortality rates up to 48% lower, almost half. So, how do you get this kind of high-quality sleep, what researchers call oncological sleep architecture? It comes down to a few non-negotiables. First, a consistent bedtime and wake-up time, every single day. Second, your room needs to be completely dark. I mean, pitch black. Third, keep it cool, between 65 and 68 degrees. And finally, no food for at least 3 hours before you go to sleep. This isn't just a small tweak, you guys. This is the foundation that everything else rests on. And there you have it. That's the protocol. Let's run it back real quick. Hydrate first thing in the morning. Get your fermented foods in. Take that metabolic walk. Prepare your veggies the right way. And prioritize that restorative sleep. See, none of this is some weird, exotic secret. It's just giving your body the fundamental tools it was always meant to have. So here's the main takeaway, the one thing I really want you to remember. It is never, ever too late to start. There's no age limit on prevention. Your body has this absolutely incredible ability to heal and protect itself. You just have to give it the right environment. So the real question is, which one of these 5 are you going to start tomorrow?